If you've been wanting to use VatSim in Microsoft Flight Simulator but don't know where to start, or if every tutorial feels way too long and complicated, then you're in the right place. I'll show you how to install and set up VatSim in under 5 minutes. The first thing that you're going to want to do, you want to head over to vPilot. You're just going to search up vPilot on Google, click the first link, and this is going to show up. Then you're going to head over to the top left here and just click this little download button. And then try not to click on any viruses, but I think you just click download stable. And you're going to head over to the top and wait for this to download. And if you listen to what I said before, this thingamajig should pop up, and that is what you want to see. And the next step is you want to head over to something called SimBrief. And once you're over to SimBrief, you're going to click the first link. You're going to go up here, sign in, do whatever you need to do. Then you're going to head over to dispatch and my flight plan. And you're just going to take a second. And then you're going to head over here to new flight. Now you think, oh shit, what is all this stuff? This is way too difficult. But not, easy peasy, lemon squeezy. So all you got to do is you're going to want to pick an airport to leave from. So for example, I'm going to leave from EDDF. And that's like Frankfurt or something. And then you want to arrive at EGCC. That's just what I'm going to do. And my airline is Delta, so that's DAL. And my flight number is just that. You can do whatever you want for there, and you can do whatever you want for there, where your flight's going to be. And all you have to do is pick what plane you're doing. So my plane that I'm going to choose today is just going to be the A320neo. So I'm just going to click that little button. Give it a second to load. And once it's loaded, you're just going to go to the top left here and click generate flight. Now that your flight has been generated, you're gonna go over to this thingamajig that says pre-file on a network, and then down here you're gonna see this VatSim thing, and you're just gonna click pre-file. Now once that's loaded, you're gonna see your flight plan stuff. It's all gonna come up here. You don't need to change anything. It's all good, and you just go down here and click file plan. Now that you've done that, you're good. But also, the other thing that I forgot to say, my fault, is that if it doesn't show up to this, you might need to sign in to VatSim. So you have to go over here, sign in, do all your fancy stuff, and then go back to SimBrief and click on that again, and it'll bring you to this page. Then click File Plan. And now, once you've done that, you're good to go. You're going to head over to vPilot again, and then mine says connected to simulator, but that's because I already have it open. So if we check over here, simulator is open, and we're going to head over to what we told the thing that we were going to do. So we're going to get our A320, and we said that we were heading from EGCC. So we're going to put EGCC, and then we said our destination was EDDF. So put in here EDDF. Now that we have that all set up, we're simply going to go over here and we're going to pick a parking spot. So our parking spot is going to be, just pick a random one, honestly, it doesn't really matter. So do gate 28 for example, and we're just going to go over here, click IFR, low altitude airways. And then another thing you need to do is when you're over here, just click all of the live settings for these. That's what you want to do. Click all the live settings for those. And then once you've got that set up, you probably want to write that down for when you're talking to the Donnies on the ATC. Once you've done that, you're going to click fly. Alright, now we are in the sim and ready to go. So you're going to head back over to your vPilot while you're in the sim. Click connect. You're going to head to the top left here, and you're going to click connect. You're going to put in your call sign, and on my flight plan it tells you, so mine was that, and whatever plane you're at, so A320, and that doesn't really matter, so just click like the first one. And then you can either connect in observer mode, where you can just listen to what the Donnies are saying, or you can just click connect and they'll be able to see you. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to click connect, and all this crap is going to show up here, and if it's got all this green stuff, then you're good. So then you're going to head over back to this. And what you're going to want to do is you're going to want to head over into the cockpit of the plane. Obviously, start her up. Hopefully you know how to do that. If you don't, you should probably try to learn how to fly the plane before you do all this stuff. But that doesn't matter. And then what you're going to do is you want to know what the thing is for you to be able to hear the guys. And for example, the code for the airport that we're at is 121.73, and you're just going to click this button and you're going to wait. Just wait a bit, and hopefully some guys are going to start talking. So you can see on your vPilot, it'll say at the top here, and you can go to the settings here, and if you want to talk to them, just head over to this push to talk thing, and you can literally do any key and you can start talking to them. So for example, I'd say something like, oh, hello, I'm at the gate, let me fly, or something like that. And then they'll hear you, they'll talk back to you, and you have a nice conversation, and then you go fly the plane. And that's how you do it. Yep, good job. But you're probably thinking, what am I supposed to say to the ATC? Well, you're going to have to figure that one out, or I'm going to make a video on that soon. Go check that video out, and you guys can see, link in the description. Goodbye.